On Saturday, May 4th, 2024, the Malawian community in Washington state held their conference at the Washington West African Center Hall in Linwood. The executive director of Washington West African Center, Pa Usman Diouf, used the opportunity to share his story with them and services Washington West African Center provides to people, as he welcomed the African community members to use their new hall in Linwood out of goodwill and exercise a sense of Africanism. He told the group that they always stand by other Africans through thick and thin and do whatever they can in their capacity to help other community members thrive. He informed the Malawian community about the Working Families Tax Credit, WIC, the support they are providing for victims of domestic violence, as well as our free volunteer income tax preparation services, the Sutura Housing Project, amongst other things. In his conclusion remarks, Mr. Diouf explained his ordeals to the Malawian community during his early days in Alaska, what actually inspired the establishment of Washington West African Center today.
The month of May brings sweet and sour feeling for me, simply because on May 20th of 2008, I was arrested and detained by ICE in Atlanta, Georgia, for 3 months, released on an order of supervision and put on a monitoring bracelet for 9 months. Left that, the quest for independence get me to move to Anchorage, Alaska, where it's very cold, and West Africa is very warm and hot. I stayed there for 5 years. Been there, done it, went through eviction. I owed 4 months of rent when I moved from Atlanta to Alaska. Food to eat was a problem for me at some point. My daughter, that is now 15 years old, was 3 months pregnant in my wife's belly when I was arrested and detained. The things that I wanted to have, that I wasn't privileged to, those culturally relevant interventions is what actually led me to create the Washington West African Center in 2017 when I moved here from Alaska. This is our home. I can relate to the stories of a lot of Africans.
It was indeed a mixed feeling for everyone at the hall. However, that didn't discount the fun the Malawian community had in our hall through music. Overall, it was nice receiving such an amazing group of people in our hall. For more information about the Washington West African Center, you can contact Wawac on 425-758-3269 or email us on info@wawac.org or visit www.wawac.org. Washington West African Center, connecting West Africans in Washington with local resources and bridge the gap between us and the wider community. If we don't have it, we go find it.